Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. So today I am filming a video on how I'm able to go to Europe on a budget. So I have here my phone and I made some notes. The first one is I personally go somewhere where I know someone. I just try to go and message them. So then I ask and tell me some tips and tricks, and they usually do. And sometimes when I get lucky, they even offer their house for the duration of my stay. And in return, I just offer mine here in Canada. Second one is I research cheap and reliable airlines. So I have heard of WOW Air and EasyJet from like YouTubers and other influencers. And so that's what I did and went for when I went to Europe with my friend. And the only thing with the cheap airlines is that you'd usually have to pay for like a luggage that you won't even check in. So usually if you bring a small luggage that you can bring on a plane, you probably have to pay for that. And mine cost me about 80 Canadian dollars when I was going to Amsterdam. And EasyJet, it was about 60 euros from Amsterdam to Bristol. So just be careful and mindful of those extra little hidden fees, I call them. And then obviously book your tickets months in advance. And this is a no-brainer. This goes for everything. If you book way in advance, then you most likely get a cheaper price. The next one is to pack light. I cannot stress this enough. It wouldn't be easy for me to travel and hop on and off like trams and the trains and transportation in Europe and all the cobblestones. Like, it would just be hard and a mission to get to where I'm trying to get to. I think that if you pack light, it's gonna be so much cheaper for you and it's gonna be easier for you as well. And the next one I have here is bring food or snacks that are allowed. So for example, when I went, I brought some biscuits that I could just munch on just to get by when I get hungry, and you know, I didn't feel like I was obligated to buy like food from there, which would be much costly, right? And I also brought, since I'm such a big coffee drinker, I also brought some 3-in-1 like coffee little sachets like on a packet. And that was just really easy because I could just ask for a cup of hot water and I just like mix that in and there you go. And then I put here research what the city is popular for, and then research where you could experience it in a cheaper way. So for example, in Amsterdam, I know one of their like things that I've been seeing from YouTubers that have gone in the past. Apparently there's this one area where it's famous for their unlimited ribs. The one I went to was called Satellite Ports pub or bar. So it cost us about, me and my friend, it was 11 euros each, but if you go like after 10 to closing, I think it was like 9 or a little less, I don't know. But yeah, others could cost from like 15 to 20 or more than that for like not even unlimited. Do your research where it's cheap but you can still experience kind of the same thing. And then this I highly recommend, to bring your own water bottle, because you know that you're gonna be spending much on like say the actual traveling or transportation and all that, and water is one thing that you can save money on like easily, because usually like airports and other cities, they have very, very clean water, and so you can just fill that up. The next one here is to get souvenirs from Chinatown. And I say this because I have personally been a victim of this. When I went to the London Eye, no, it was a Tower Bridge, also known as the London Bridge. We saw this little souvenir shop on the side and we went in and we just bought stuff already, and then what do you know, a few blocks away there's this like Chinatown, or you know, cheap little stores of a lot of like more selection souvenirs. So you know, we could have like passed on the first souvenir store, but we got excited and just purchased like that. I'm letting you guys know so you guys can save up, learn from my own mistakes. And then the next one is combine meals. I'm not trying to tell you to starve yourself, but I'm saying if you can just leave the house with just bread, get by with that until lunchtime, and you can probably really combine brunch, and that's what you can eat out. And yeah, just to save money, right? Combine meals. As well as get 24-hour passes. We bought separate tickets for like going to one place and back. Like individually there were like 8 euros per ride or one way. But later on we found out that 24-hour passes are much cheaper, especially if you're trying to get around the city for like the whole day or even the next day, because like I said, it's a 24-hour pass and it's like only a few euros more. And then I have here walk instead of Uber because I get lost like all the time, even in my own city. So sometimes I don't have patience to navigate through the city and I just go on Uber and it's just much easier for me. However, I really recommend to try to use their transportation. Obviously, that's also for experience. And another thing is that it is cheaper. And like you can also do, I don't know, cycling around the city if that's what a city is known for. For example, Europe or Amsterdam itself, right? It only makes sense to try it over there. Many of you are probably wondering how I'm able to travel at least once a year when I'm a full-time student. And I just wanted to let you guys know the only thing I really do to really be able to go on these trips is to work a lot, and I save up for these trips on my own. I don't rely on to my parents. The trips that I have gone to in the past have been financed by the one and only. I just don't feel like my parents are supposed to finance my own travels and leisure, because I have my own job and I can save up for it, so why not? And they have given me like some pocket money, especially on my Europe trip. I couldn't really work as much as I wanted to because I was a full-time student, so therefore I couldn't really obligate myself to work more because I needed to prioritize my studies as well, no matter how much I wanted to travel. So my parents were nice enough to give me a few hundred Canadian dollars to buy some euros for this trip, but the tickets and all that were all paid for by myself because, like I said, I try to work even after school or sometimes before school, weekends, whenever I can. I always try to work, and I work long hours too. I want to just say initially it's up to me when I want to work, when I can work, and that's when I will work. So it's not really like shiftings like other jobs out there. I hope this video is helpful for you guys who are probably in school still and are wanting to travel. And hopefully this inspires you that if I can, you will also be able to do it. You just have to save up for it and really, I guess, focus on saving up and where you want to go, so you can kind of budget and have a little sense of how much you really need for a particular trip. So that's all for today, you guys. I hope you guys liked this video. Please thumbs up if you did and subscribe down below, and also click the little notification bell if you like, so you don't miss another video from me. Leave comments down below on what you want to see next potentially, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.